Oh, the header! Oh my word!
Hello, y'all. We are here to take a look at the top 18 World Cup goals of all time, so let's get to it. Number 18. Let's roll back to 2010. Luis Suarez's 80th minute winner for Uruguay against South Korea. You can't talk about recent World Cups without mentioning Suarez, and the brilliant effort showcased his less bitey side of the game. Lucho took a nice touch around the defender and then kissed it right off the post.
Challenge, look at the bend and dip on that one.
Number 17, you probably would never think that Scotland would be on our list, but let's turn back the clock to the 1978 World Cup. Archie Gemmill, he danced his way around the Dutch defense. Scotland has not qualified for a World Cup in 20 years, but this goal from the very sketchy 1978 World Cup in Argentina, by the way, gives the Tartan Army a reason to reminisce over the glory days. Number 16, let's keep it retro with the 1982 World Cup in España. Marco Tardelli's banger against West Germany. The delirious celebration is now iconic, but this World Cup winning goal from the Juventus legend deserves its own praise. He gave himself some extra space with a great touch before hammering one home while he was falling backward. Bravo.
Marco Tardelli expressing what it's like to score in a World Cup final.
Number 15, 2006, Fabio Grosso versus Germany for 118 minutes. The 2006 semifinal between Italy and Germany held the title of the greatest 0-0 match of all time. And we will now let the Italian announcer take the rest from here.
Pirlo, ancora Pirlo di tecco! Tiro! Goal!
Number 14, 2002, Edmilson, Brazil versus Costa Rica. What an adjustment. This twisting, turning overhead kick was the only goal that Edmilson would score in his 40 appearances for the Selecao. So I guess if you're going to score one, you might as well do it like this. Number 13, 1998 in France, it's Michael Owen's goal against Argentina. This will be bittersweet for Three Lions fans to relive. David Beckham, who was later sent off, slotted a very nice pass to the wee 18-year-old Michael Owen, who secured his own legend with this remarkable run and finish in the round of 16. But his legend pretty much ended there, and so did the tournament for the lads from England.
What an amazing moment in Michael Owen's young career.
Number 12, the 1994 World Cup in the old US of A, Saeed Al-Owairan of Saudi Arabia versus Belgium. Everybody knows Maradona's goal of the century, and here's a pretty damn good attempt at recreating it. Owairan takes control of his own half and sprints beyond the Belgian defenders, 5 of them, and smashes the B button to trigger one of the greatest upsets in World Cup history. Number 11, pure poetry at number 11 here. 2006, Esteban Cambiaso and Argentina score an absolute peach against Serbia and Montenegro. One of the greatest World Cup team goals of all time. Argentina used 25 passes to break down the defense, reaching a climax when Hernan Crespo used a nifty little back heel to lay it off and set up Cambiaso for the finish. Number 10, here's a fun fact about the 2006 World Cup in Germany for you. This was the first time that the ball, the Adidas Team Geist, had 14 panels on it instead of 32. The ball also was bonded together instead of stitched, and the results showed in this ridiculous Joe Cole goal for England against Sweden.
Oh, brilliant! Just brilliant!
Number 9, 1982, we're looking at Eder from Brazil against the USSR. The dummy, the effing dummy. The first touch that pops the ball off the ground, the venomous half volley, it's all just so Brazilian. Number 8, finally one of those damn Gen Zers will remember, 2014, Robin van Persie's ridiculous header against Spain. This is honestly, truly the most memorable header in the history of the World Cup. RVP became a viral sensation after achieving liftoff against Spain and Brazil, and he executed it to perfection. Number 7, 1986 in Mexico was Mexico's Manuel Negrete against Bulgaria. Really, there's just nothing to see here, just a couple of passes on the volley for the Pumas legend, who rips a scissor kick from the 18 into the side netting. Number 6, 2010, Giovanni van Bronckhorst against Uruguay. This ball was never going to stop unless it hit the net, and it was a 35-yard howitzer. It is the finest long-range strike in the history of the World Cup, and the timing wasn't bad either. It helped send the Dutch into the 2010 final. Number 5 here is another goal at the expense of the Celeste. 2014, James Rodriguez's banger against Uruguay. We'll just leave it by saying this. It was a goal so good that Real Madrid said, yeah, here's 86 million, we'll take it.
My word, this boy's a star!
Number 4, 1998, Dennis Bergkamp against Argentina, one of the greatest pieces of control in World Cup history. This Bergkamp masterpiece arrived in the 90th minute to send the Netherlands into the 98 semifinals, and you will never forget his name after hearing the call.
Dennis Bergkamp! Dennis Bergkamp!
Number 3, the frickin' drama of the 2006 round of 16 goal by Maxi Rodriguez against Mexico. It was the goal of the tournament, and it saw Rodriguez's immaculate left-footed volley, off of his chest by the way, from 20 yards out to send Argentina through to the quarters. You can watch this goal all day. Number 2, 1970, Carlos Alberto, his goal against Italy. To paraphrase the great Eric Cantona, within this goal there is an expression of beauty that touches us and gives us the feeling of eternity.
Oh, what a great goal that was!
Yeah, Pele's final pass was that good.
Carlos Alberto!
And number 1, 1986, Diego Armando Maradona. Against England, there is not much to say. It's commonly known as the goal of the century, and that's because it is.
Palpica al frente, tiene Burruchaga, se mete al área, manda sobre Persie, tira gol. Golazo, golazo, portentoso, bien bonito, bien fabricado, con una habilidad extraordinaria, con un dominio de pelota formidable.